History books celebrate many kings, but some stories are pushed into silence, not because they are small, but because they are too powerful. This is one such story. Long before 1857, long before the idea of Indian independence took shape, there was a queen who dared to challenge the British Empire. Her name was Rani Velu Nachiyar. She ruled the small kingdom of Sivaganga in Tamil Nadu. Her life was peaceful until the British arrived. They wanted control, they wanted obedience, and when they didn't get it, they killed her husband, King Muthu Devar. Velu Nachiyar was forced to flee. She lost her kingdom, she lost her crown, but she did not lose her courage. For years, she lived in hiding, not in defeat, but in preparation. She learned warfare, she studied enemy strategies, she built alliances, and then she did something extraordinary. She formed an army, not just of soldiers, but of women. One of them would change history forever. Her name was Kuyili. When the time came, Velu Nachiyar launched her attack on the British fort. The British believed the fort was impenetrable. They were wrong. Kuyili covered herself in oil, set herself on fire, and ran into the British ammunition store. The explosion destroyed the fort. This was the first recorded suicide attack in Indian history. The British were stunned. Velu Nachiyar reclaimed her kingdom in 1780, becoming the first Indian ruler to defeat the British. Not a king, a queen, and yet her name was erased, her story sidelined, her bravery reduced to a footnote. Why? Because history is often written by the powerful, not the brave. Velu Nachiyar ruled for 10 more years. She governed wisely, she protected her people, she proved that leadership has nothing to do with gender and everything to do with spine. The lesson from her life is clear. You don't need power to begin, you need patience. You don't need numbers, you need belief. And you don't need permission to stand up for what is right. Rani Velu Nachiyar didn't just reclaim her kingdom, she reclaimed dignity. And that is why her story matters, even today. But her victory did not come alone. Behind Rani Velu Nachiyar stood people who believed in her vision. The Maruthu Brothers, Periya Maruthu and Chinna Maruthu, brilliant warrior-strategists, stood by her side, planned the resistance and led the armies that reclaimed Sivaganga. Hyder Ali of Mysore gave her shelter, training and support when she had no kingdom to call her own. And Kuyili, a woman whose courage went beyond fear, proved that sacrifice can shake even an empire. This reminds us of an important truth. Great leaders rise, but they rise stronger with the right people beside them. From her life, we learn values that still matter today. She teaches us courage with dignity because she never begged, never surrendered, and never lost self-respect. And above all, she teaches us this. Leadership is not about the power you inherit, but the courage you build when everything is taken away. Why do you think powerful stories like Rani Velu Nachiyar's are missing from our history books even today? Tell us in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching.